Om Shri Gurubhyo Namaha. Harihi Om. Sumukascha Ekadantarcha Kapilo Gajakarnakaha Lambodharascha Vikato Vignarajo Vinayakaha Dhumaketur Ganadhyakshaha Palachandro Gajananaha Vakratundaha Sutpakarno Herambaha Skandapurvajaha Suklam Bharadaram Vishnum Sasivarnam Chaturbhujam Prasannapadanam Dhyayet Sarva Vignopasantaye Yasyadvirata Vaktradhya Parishadhya Parastatam Vignam Nignanti Satatam Vishwaksenam Tamastraye Gurur Brahma Gurur Vishnu Gurur Devo Maheswaraha Gurur Sakshat Param Brahma Tasmai Shri Gurave Namaha Sachidananda Rupaya Krishnaya Aklishtakarine Namo Vedanta Vedhyaya Gurave Buddhi Sakshine Krishna Dvaipaya Namvyasam Sarvabhuta Hiteratam Vedabjabhaskaram Bande Samadhi Nilayam Munim Narayanam Namaskritya Naranchaiva Narottamam Devim Saraswatim Vyasam Tato Jayam Udirayet Janmadhyasya Yaton Vayat Itaratascha Artheshu Abhignaha Swarat Tene Brahma Hridacha Adi Kavaye Mukhyantiyat Suryaha Tejovari Mridam Yatha Vinimayo Yatra Trisargo Vrisha Dhamna Svena Sada Nirasta Kohakam Satyam Param Dhimahi. With Bhagavan's grace, let us continue from where we left off. We came up to Slokam 46, Adhyayam 15, Skandam 3 yesterday. We will take up 47, 48, 49 and 50 today with Swami's grace, and that will conclude this Adhyayam. Now, the Rishi Kumaras, the Rishi Kumaras, in this case the Chatwaris, are worshipping Bhagavan after having his darshan. The uncontrollable prayer comes in. In 46, they are saying, Swami, yes, your form that you have given us with your grace, this manifested this form. So beautiful, which cannot be had by people who are evil-hearted, evil-minded people. But you have appeared here, which are in front of our eyes. But, you know, this is not to be wondered at, because when we heard your stories and glories from our father, who was Brahma, and when those stories and glories went through the holes in our ears and went through our mind into our heart, we already got seated there in our Hridayam. So the fact we're seeing you here is not a wonder. Exactly what Dhruva felt. Exactly what Dhruva felt. The same form of Bhagavan, Srimad Narayana, he had in his heart, all of a sudden that, because he was so concentrated, absolutely unshakable, undisturbed, Bhagavan had appeared, manifested himself in front of him, but Dhruva was not aware of it. So what did Swami do? He removed the form from his mental eye. Then immediately he opened his eyes and saw the same form standing in front of him. And he says, you think you can escape from me? That's exactly what Dhruva tells Srimad Narayana. Same form, like that. These Chatwaris had the same form in their heart. And that's what appearing in front of them. That's why they say it's not a wonder. Then they continue, they say, Swami, you are the Supreme Spirit, the Paramatman, the Parabrahman. And you've taken the Suddha Tattva form, full of Sattva means balance, equilibrium, equanimity. Okay? Whatever the feelings may be, when you look at Bhagavan's form, immediately you get equilibrium, peace, isn't it? So that Suddha Tattva, full of prema, emanating, radiating, reminding, inspiring on this selfless prema that each one of us is. And that's why it gives that peace. Because along with prema, instantaneously is always with Shantam only. It is not even followed by Shantam. It is Shantam. So that Suddha Tattvam form you are manifesting. And that gives us infinite bliss to the hearts of your devotees when they partake and bathe in the shower, in the ocean of the love of your form, because this is so beautiful. Swami says, form is temporary. All forms, Rama, Krishna, Narasimha, everything is temporary. But he says your form, that you keep it permanent, is in your heart. But in spite of that, our physical eyes, when they look at the form of Bhagavan in Avataram, the bliss is incomparable. Okay, so that's what they say. And now you are in the hearts of the Hridayam of people, the sages, the munis, the rishis, who have sacrificed everything, completely surrendered to you, and who are completely renounced everything else other than you. And through firm, devoted, disciplined, sacrificial practices of tapas and through bhakti, only to those people who have your form installed in their heart, you manifest. And to the whole of mankind, you manifest the same form out of your infinite grace, is what they say in 47. Because when you have the darshan of Avatara Purushan, you definitely go through these thoughts. You say, my God, how did I get this? It's only His grace. It's the same form that all the yogis, they all perceive internally. Okay, and beginning and end, nobody knows. But all the people who are completely focused on Him and renounced everything else, this is Bhagavan's form, is what they have in their Hridayam and Dhyayanti. That is what they meditate on. That form, Bhagavan, and you have the darshan of this form. When people like me even haven't done any tapas, how much grace Bhagavan must be showering. So they're saying, for the grace, for the benefit of the mankind, you have this form. Number 47. Okay. Let us take up 47. Tam tvam vidama Bhagavan paramatma tattvam satvena samprati ratim prajayantam yesham yatte anutapa viditaihi drida bhaktihi yogaihi udgrantayaha hrudi viduhu munayoho viragaha. Tam tvam vidama Bhagavan paramatma tattvam satvena samprati ratim prajayantam yesham yat te anutapa viditaihi drida bhakti yogaihi udgrantayaha hrudi viduhu munayoho viragaha. Number 47. A Bhagavan says, Swami, te anutapa viditaihi. Anutapa, see, Bhagavan, anutapam is a beautiful word. See, tapam means suffering. And anutapam means proximity to, which means, you also feel the suffering. Somebody else is suffering, we call it compassion, but it's anutapam in Sanskritam. When somebody else suffers, I feel the suffering, then I have that anutapam to him. So anutapa viditaihi, because Swami, we're all suffering. So Bhagavan knows that. So te anutapa viditaihi, through your compassion and daya and grace, drida bhakti yogaihi, those people who have drida bhakti, unshakable, firm love for Bhagavan, love for you, and through that pathway, through that margam, completely loving you, getting better and more skilled in that. Okay, and firmly, unshakably, people who have embarked on that pathway, udgrantayaha. Because of that, udgrantayaha, they have given up the feeling of ahamkaram. The ahamkaram feeling is actually left them. They don't have to give it up. It leaves them automatically because they realize sarvam vasudevam iti. Everything is Bhagavan. Vasudeva sarvam iti is what Bhagavan says. And so they realize everything is Bhagavan. When we get that awareness, there is a question of ahamkaram. So that leaves automatically. Granteha. From that they have sprung up. They have come out of it. That delusion. And because of that, when there is no feeling of selfishness and body consciousness, the feeling of doership, viragaha. They have unattached to all the material temporary things because they are attached to Bhagavan through bhakti. When you are attached to Bhagavan through bhakti, everything else gets detached. Viragaha. Munayaha, those munis, those rishis, those sages. Te anutapa viditaihi drida bhakti yogaihi udgrantayaha viragaha munayaha. Those rishis, the sages who are embarked on the bhakti yogam, and because of that, The feeling of doership, ahamkaram, has already left them, and they're also absolutely unattached, detached from everything else that is temporary in the world. And those people, that's not enough. Because of your grace, they come to know. Because of your grace, those munis, they come to know, they realize, they experience. What do they experience? Hrudi, tat viduhu. Hrudi, in their hridayam, tat viduhu, which paramatma swarupam viduhu, they come to know. Knowing means experiencing, okay? Because of your grace, they get your experience. These munis, that same form, viduhu, same form what they have experienced, satvena yesham samprati ratim rachayantam tam tvam. Let us take that together like that, one by one, then you can understand it in English, okay? Same form that those rishis experienced due to your grace, Satvena, the same Suddha Tattva form, Yesham, or these devotees, Samprati. Samprati means doing beneficial, doing benefit. Doing benefit means benefit equal to company of Bhagavan, nothing else. Anything that brings you and to the company of Bhagavan is a beneficial thing. If I am able to contribute to that for somebody, then I am doing something that is beneficial. And Bhagavan is the one who is drawing each one of us to his company. So he is a Suhrut, he is the one who is doing benefit. Samprati, every moment, every kshanam is doing benefit only. So for this benefit, so Ratim Rachayantam, and every kshanam to benefit the devotees, what is he doing? He's showering love on them. Showering love means what? Bhagavan showering love everybody, but their heart is expanding. So the same love that is within each one of us is manifesting more and more, become brighter and brighter. That is Ratim Rachayantam. See, that is what you do. Tam Tvam, you do this. Same with your grace, the munis see you in their heart, and your grace only, okay, expand the heart of devotees and bring them to you, close to you. Same grace, tam tvam, that you, one who is doing all tam tvam, param atma tattvam vidamaha. Param, the supreme atma tattvam, the paramatma, the essence. Raso vai saha, as the Vedas, Upanishad says, the essence of everything, nothing beyond it. That is the only thing that is. That Atma Tattvam, supreme Atma Tattvam, Vidamaha, we know. We know. There is not we understand. We know you to be that Paramatma, Paratattvam, even though you're appearing in this form. Form is temporary. It's going to go away. But we know you are the Paramatma. That's what basically they are saying, okay, to put it in a nutshell. So number 47. Tam tvam vidama Bhagavan Paramatma tattvam satvena samprati ratim rachayantam yesham yatte anutapa viditaihi dhrida bhakti yogaihi udgrantayaha hrudi viduhu munayoho viragaha. Number 48. So we may take a few more minutes today. So do enjoy. 48. Now they continue. Swami, the most worshipful one, people, devotees they take shelter at your feet. And they know from their experience. Once you take shelter at Bhagavan's feet, there's no question of understanding and all that. You experience from Anubhavam, the knowledge comes. So they know that knowledge is what? Incomparable sweetness of yours. There is no way to compare, there's no way to describe, only experience it. And how do they know all this? Through your stories and glories, through your leelas, they know all this. And those people who rejoice in the sweetness of your leelas, sweetness of your gunas, sweetness of your activities, or the activities effused with prema only. Okay, those people, they reject even moksham itself, as Prahladan did to Narasimha. I mean, moksham I don't want, he says. Okay, so even moksham is what considered to be the highest gift, the blessing that one can receive from Bhagavan. But no, I don't want it, they say. What do they want instead? They prefer your service. Exactly what Prahlada asked Narasimha. I prefer to serve. They prefer your service instead of moksha. And then, what will they care for? How little will they really even worry about for boons that give joys in this perishable, temporary world? They come and go. So they come and go at the movement of your brow, they say, that like the way beautifully Hiranyakasipu you're going to see, that when he raises his eyebrow, the whole world is to tremble in fear. When Bhagavan raises his eyebrow, my God, trust me, okay, how not only trembling, but the command is such that tremendous amount of love also flows out of it. And with the raise of his with eyebrow, the whole world is, perishes and then creates and then perishes. All this happens because of that. And so that is what they say in 48. Na atyantikam viganayanti api te prasadam kintu anyat arpita bhayam bhuva unnayaihi te ye anga tvat angri sharana bhavatah katayaha kirtayantihi kirtayantirta yasa shaha kushala rasajnaha kirtayantirta yasa shaha kushala rasajnaha. One who knows that jnana is like jnanam, same thing that you see. Rasajnaha, one who knows the rasam, the sweetness of prema. That is what you are. Na atyantikam viganayanti apite prasadam kimtu anyat arpita bhayam bhruva unnayaihi te ye anga tvat angri sharana bhavatah katayaha kirtayantirta yashashaha kushala rasajnaha. Number 48. Now, the anga is a beautiful thing. It's something that's highly worshipful address. Hey, Bhagavan in this case. Sat angri sharanaha, that you understand. People, those who have surrendered to your feet, to your lotus feet. Okay? Even though it doesn't say Kamalapadam, Sat angri sharanaha, to your feet who have surrendered. Kushalaha, because of that, they have benefited. Kushalam means saukhyam, sukham. Okay, where there is peace, where they're peaceful. They've surrendered all their worries, anxieties, accomplishments, rejections, humiliations, desires, everything to you. The burden of their life is now at your feet. So they are not worried about anything. They have no load. So they are happy, free, peaceful. Kushalaha. And ye kirtayanya tirtha yashashaha. Ye, those people who have surrendered to your feet and become peaceful, what do they do? Ye, those people, ye, who do that? Kirtayanya tirtha yashashaha. 3 words. Kirtayanya tirtha yashashaha. Tirtha means something that is sacred, something that is supreme. Okay? And kirtayanya, the singing the glories and stories of Bhagavan, which is the supreme, the tirtha kirtanas. Yashashaha, because of that, what do you get? You get fame, reputation, isn't it? So, and Bhagavan's stories and glories are full of fame and reputation only. Even now, when we recall any story of Bhagavan, we feel how beautiful it is, isn't it? Fame in the sense, not the earthly fame. It's a fame beyond time. So that is kirti, that is yashaha. Okay, yashaha is a fame attained through sacrifice. through selflessness. That is yashaha. So kirtayanya tirtha yashaha, those people who listen to the sweetness of your stories and glories, the sacred stories and glories, bhavataha, your katayaha rasajnaha, they know the stories and glories, the katayaha, the essence of it, rasajnaha, one who know, those people who have surrendered to you and know the sweetness of your stories and glories. This can happen not by reading, not by reciting Bhagavata Slokams. One has to experience. One has to dwell deep into Bhagavatam itself. Okay, the essence is where Bhagavan is. Rasam, that rasajnaha, people who know that. Atyantyakam api te prasadam na viganayanti. Okay, atyantika. So, atyantika api, they say even if it is the end of end, which is moksham as we call it, okay, te prasadam, you blessed you, you've given it to them. Even if you offer it as a gift, as atyantikam moksham itself, na viganayanti, they don't desire it. Okay, te bhruva unnayaihi, your bhruva unnaya means the eyebrow is raised. Raising the eyebrow, when you raise your eyebrow, arpita bhayam, immediately a fear comes. When Bhagavan raises his eyebrow, and I have experiences, personally I have experiences, unexpectedly it happened once, and when he raises the eyebrow, looks at you, immediately one of fear comes. Fear not in the sense of you and I get afraid, a fear that's born out of respect, of reverence, of it's something that you are protected at the same time. This is it's a phenomenal divine call that is. So that arpita bhayam, anyat kim tu. Anyat means even Swargalokam itself. If it is given, kim tu, they do not desire. People who have surrendered to you, and because of that surrender, kushalam, they have a life full of kushalam. Kushalam means Saukhyam, Sukham. Because they have surrendered to you, they have that. And they know, because they have surrendered to you, they are able to experience the sweetness, the nectarine sweetness of your supreme stories and glories. Your activities conducted absolute in selflessness. Amazing it is. But they are able to experience the sweetness of that selflessness because they have surrendered to you. For those munis, for those people, even if you give them moksham itself, they don't desire it. Because they know all the world is being created. Everything, that with your eyebrow, when you raise it, everything completely falls at your feet out of fear, all the Panchabhutangal. So even if it is Swargalokam itself, they don't care for it. Is what the meaning of 48 is. Na atyantikam viganayanti api te prasadam kintu anyat arpita bhayam bhruva unnayaihi te ye anga tvat angri sharana bhavatah katayaha kirtayanya tirtha yasasaha kushala rasajnaha. The rasajnaha is very important. Number 49. So they come to 49, they say a beautiful thing. Now, some of you may have the question, these Chatwaris, yes, they were always in Brahmanishtai. They came and they have no feeling of difference, and then the Dwarapalaka stopped them, right? And immediately what did they do? They wanted to find out why this happened, especially in Vaikuntham, where everybody is with Bhagavan only. How come this little agitation took place here? So they meditated on that. They found that this is a seed for a future happening, where the greatest devotee is going to be born. So they played their role, and they gave a curse. Now the question comes, did they do the right thing? How can you give a curse? You give a curse only when you're angry, right? So now that is being addressed here so beautifully in the Slokam 49, some lesson in absolute humility and surrender. Okay, coming from Chatwaris themselves. Remember, they are the ones who taught Narada the Bhagavatam, not Bhagavatam itself, the actually developed the persona of Narada. Okay, the bhakti. Now 49. So they say, Swami, we can be born in any state of misery due to the misdeed that we have committed. Now they are telling Srimad Narayana, due to the misdeed we have committed. What is the misdeed? Cursing the Dwarapalaka. They could have forgiven him. They could have employed Kshama, right? Forbearing it. Oh, everything is Bhagavan's action, and gone their way. But they didn't do that. They reacted to it. Okay? And so they say, could there be misdeed, curse? So please, because of that, we can let us be born in any state of misery, Swami, it doesn't matter. So long as our minds would always delight only in your feet. And which way? As the honeybees do in flowers. The bees always flock to the flowers. Like that, our mind should always flock to you and delight in that. And our ears should always be filled with nothing but the sounds conveying your excellences, Swami. And if, like the humble tulasi leaves, our words will derive the sweetness, the worth solely due to the companionship with your lotus feet. So our words should be sweet, and our mind should be focused only on you, and our ears should hear only your glories. If this happens, even if you put us in Narakam itself, the life of misery itself, let it be as a result of our misdeeds, of the curse of our misbehavior, is what they're playing in 49. This is Chatwari speaking. Amazing, right? Kamam bhavaha sabrijinaihi yeshuhu naha sthacha chetaha alivati yadi nu te padayaha rameta vachaha cha naha tulasivat yadi te angri shobhaha uryeta te gunaganaihi yadi karna randraha kamam bhavaha sabrijinaihi yeshuhu naha sthacha chetaha alivati yadi nu te padayaha rameta vachaha cha naha tulasivat yadi te angri shobhaha uryeta te gunaganaihi yadi karna randraha. Slokam number 49. They say, na chetaha, our mind, alivate, like the bees, te padayoho yati rameta, te padayoho, at your feet, yadi rameta, if it takes delight in it. If our minds take delight at your feet. Naha vachaha cha tulasivat, our words and our words, tulasivat. Tulasivat, see, in Sanskrit we need to understand. Tulasivat means like the tulasi. What does it mean? Tulasi has attained the most exalted position, we saw in earlier Slokam also, of garlanding, of worshipping, right, not only in Bhagavan's chest, but also at his feet, right? And it's not easily obtained. And we cannot just, tulasi, oh, that is nothing. We can, with just a piece of leaf. No. That has attained much more spiritual attainment than probably you and I combined. So it is Bhagavan's lotus feet itself. You say tulasi, when our vachaha, our words be like tulasi, like tulasi. That means sweet like tulasi, without any ahamkaram, absolute humility, total surrender. So the words become very sweet and madhuram. Okay. Then they angry. Tulasi, then continue. They explains it here. Tulasi te angry sobaha. Because the tulasi has got the companionship, the proximity of your lotus feet, it shines in splendor, right? And same way, if our words can also shine in splendor due to that proximity and companionship with your lotus feet, because my mind is now occupied at lotus feet, so words become madhuram, full of love and prema only. It can happen like that. Yadi, then te gunaganaihi karna randraha yadi puryeta, te gunaganaihi, with all your gunas, Karnaradraha, the ears, yadi puryeti, how they get fulfilled, if it happens like that, mind focused on your lotus feet, and words are very sweet and full of love, and ears are hearing only the glories and stories of your excellences, then Svrijinaihi, because we cursed your bhaktas, Dwarapalakas or your devotees, we cursed them. Because of that, we done a misdeed, right? So we have incurred sin. Nirayeshu kamam, even in Narakam, the world full of desires. Okay, Nirayeshu, even Nirayeshu kamam, naha bhavaha steche. So for us, even if our birth takes place, it doesn't matter to us. Let it be. Let us be born even in world of desires in Narakam itself. So long as our minds are occupied, always fixed at your lotus feet, our words are sweet, effused with prema, and our ears hear only your stories and glories. We can be born anywhere, Narakam itself, because of the sin that we have committed. Let it be. That is how they surrendered to him in 49. Kamam bhavaha savrijinaihi yeshuhu nah stacha chetah alivati yadi nu te padayah rameta vachaha cha nah tulasivati yadi te angri sobaha puryeta te gunaganaihi yadi karnarandraha. Number 50. They say, Swami, you are the Supreme. Now, the form that you have revealed to us, manifested yourself, it cannot be seen by any impure minds. It was said earlier, they're repeating it. Now, the fact that you have revealed and you're showing us the darshanam itself has brought us tremendous bliss, spiritual bliss and fulfillment itself, spiritual bliss and fulfillment. Now, we worship you, we salute you. Now, your form cannot be seen by people without self-control. Even then, you have been gracious, full of daya in conferring us this blessing to reveal yourself due to your infinite mercy. This is what you really, really feel when you have this Avataram Darshan, only his infinite mercy. Okay? And that beautifully, the truth is spoken by Chatwaris themselves. So nothing more that I can add to it. So number 50. Let us take 50. 50. Yeah. Praduhu chakarta yat idam puruhuta rupam tena isa nirvritim avapuhu alam drusaha naha. Tasma idam bhagavataha nama id videma yaha anatmanam durdayaha. Bhagavan Prititaha Praduhu Chakarta yat idam Puruhuta Rupam Tena Isa Nirvritim Avapuhu Alam Drusaha Naha Tasma idam Bhagavataha Nama It Videma Yaha Anatmanam Durudayaha Bhagavan Pratitaha. Puruhuta means one who is Kirti, the fame is infinite. Okay, Bhagavan's fame and glories, how can you contain it? It is infinite. Puruhuta, that is Puruhuta. Isa, the controller, the master. Yat idam praduhu chakarta. Yat idam praduhu chakarta. This form, which form that you have manifested here, that you have shown here. Then, because of that, due to that, naha drusaha, our eyes, alam, very much, extremely, nirvritim avapuhu, attained bliss. Extreme bliss our eyes have attained due to the form that you have shown like this. How beautiful that form is, we can think back, right? How Bhagavan appears in front of them and appears right now in front of us if we think of it. Okay, that is first point. Anatmanam durudayah. This is very important. Anatmanam durudayah. Durudayah means not manifested, not showing. Okay. Anatmanam, people who have not control, who do not have self-control, control of senses, control of mind. Both are important. Without people who do not have it, durudayah, this darshanam is not possible. Durudayah. Okay. Yaha Bhagavan, which Bhagavan, yet pratitaha, appeared like this in front of us. The same Bhagavan whose appearance is not possible to be attained by people without self-control. That Bhagavan has now appeared like this in front of us. See, Tasmai Bhagavate Namaha Videma. Tasmai Bhagavate, that effulgence, that Bhagavan, that Paramatma, that Paramatma Swarupam itself. They are not only worshipping the form. Remember, they already said, Swami, we know who you are the Paramatma. Okay, that Paramatma, whose form is not available for people without self-control, that form that has given us infinite bliss by appearing in front of us. Okay, and that Bhagavan who has now appeared in front of us like this, to him, namaskaram, we worship, is what they say. Praduhu chakarta yat idam puruhuta rupam tena isa nirvritim avapuhu alam dhrisaha naha tasma idam bhagavataha nama it videma yaha anatmanam durudayaha Bhagavan pratitaha. Okay, so it videma, we saw that videma means one, we know we do namaha videma, we do namaskaram. Okay, iti Srimad Bhagavate Mahapurane Paramahamsyam Samhitayam Tritiya Skandhe Jaya Vijayayoho Sanakadi Shapo Nama Pancha Dasodhyaya. Jaya Vijaya are the Dwarapalakas. Sanaka Adi, the 4 Chatvaris, Shapaha, they gave curse. Nama, that is the name for this Adhyayam. Pancha Dasa, 15th Adhyayam. Adhyayam means not just chapter, something to be heard and to be reflected upon, Mananam, and to be put in practice. Very important. It is not the rishis are worshipping, we must also worship the Bhagavan. That is why it's called Adhyayam, to bring us to Adhyayanam, into practice. Okay, so iti Srimad Bhagavate Mahapurane Paramahamsyam Samhitayam Tritiya Skandhe Jaya Vijayayoho Sanakadi Shapo Nama Pancha Dasodhyaya. Om Shri Gurubhyo Namaha. Harihi Om. Samastalokaha Sukhino Bhavantu. Samastalokaha Sukhino Bhavantu. Samastalokaha Sukhino Bhavantu. Om Shanti Shanti Shanti. Harihi Om.